Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. Are you ready for an evening of professional championship boxing? From the Manchester Hilton, it is showtime! Before we get on with tonight's boxing, ladies and gentlemen, there is a young man down here on this table who is due to fight for a world title early this spring. If I could just have your attention, please. The story of this gentleman made every single newspaper. Red tops, tabloids, the broadsheets. He was due to fight for the world title. Late one Saturday evening, just prior to Christmas, he realized his neighbor was getting robbed. Basically, he accosted the burglar, and in his attempt to accost the burglar, he basically was injured quite badly. He's with us this evening. He's due to get a world title shot now. It's been put back to the summer. Would you please welcome from Manchester, Anthony $1 Million Crawler. Ladies and gentlemen, our first contest this evening is in the super featherweight division, sponsored proudly by Latacrete. Would you please welcome, coming to the ring, making his entrance from Reading, here is DE'ATH V RIYAZ.
Good evening, welcome live to VIP Boxing TV at the Hilton Hotel in Manchester for the first Las Vegas night comes to Manchester. The first fight has got DE'ATH V RIYAZ v Callum DE'ATH. I'm Steve Wood, the promoter, and sat next to me is Josh Waddington, the European featherweight champion, who will be commenting with me on the fight tonight. So DE'ATH V RIYAZ is coming into the ring and he'll soon be followed by Callum DE'ATH. Callum is making his comeback after 2 years out. He's got a record of 4 fights, 3 wins and 1 controversial loss over in Ireland.
And opposing him, ladies and gentlemen, here comes a local man here from his home city of Manchester, presenting Callum DE'ATH.
Speaking to Callum before, he's really excited. He's actually featherweight himself, but he's coming at 9'10" tonight because we struggled to get an opponent at his weight, and it will be a good fight this, because DE'ATH comes to have a go, never lets you down, always earns his money. His hands were wrapped by Teddy Flanagan, who's the British lightweight champion. It's his same trainer as Steve Mailer. He's on to the way to the ring now. This will be an entertaining fight, no doubt about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Hilton here in this fabulous city of Manchester, England, where tonight Manchester Sports and Entertainment Limited, in association with VIP Promotions and main event sponsor Sky Wheels, proudly present an evening of championship boxing. We are live and exclusive on VIPBoxing.tv. The officials for this first contest have been appointed by the Central Area Council of the British Boxing Board of Control, where stood in charge, sitting proudly, is Mr. Barry Coulson, Area Secretary Les Potts. Our first contest is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division, sponsored by Latacrete. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with silver. At the weight, he's scaled 9 stone, 11 pounds 9 ounces. Tonight is his 77th professional contest, hailing from Reading. A warm Manchester welcome, please, for DE'ATH V RIYAZ. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white colour shorts trimmed with red. At the weight he scaled, 9 stone, 10 pounds, 11 ounces.
Boxing
His
soon to
excellent
start.
record this evening
Live
reads
on VIP
5
Boxing
contests,
TV.
4 wins with just a solitary defeat. He hails from Manchester. Please welcome Callum DE'ATH.
I managed the 2 fighters, Ian Halsall and
Timekeeper
Bill
at the
Smith.
bell is Gary Grennan from Burnley, and the referee in charge of the action is one of Britain's youngest and finest, Mr. John Latham from Barry. 4 3-minute rounds.
Right, lads, you know what I expect from you both. You obey the instructions.
The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.
Well done.
Seconds out, round 1.
There we are underway in the first contest. A bit of a slip there straight away from young Callum. Callum very eager to get them shots off straight away. Clever little left hook from Callum there. Ibrahim is a very tricky customer. As tough as they come. Callum started very fast here, Steve.
Yeah, just looking there, it started off as I thought he would do. It's a bit lighter and quicker for him. It's later in the rounds where he starts to get a little bit of pressure on Riyaz, but he's picking them all nice, throwing a lot of punches, and Riyaz likes getting it.
Yeah, mixing up them combinations very well, going from head to body, looking sharp.
Looking like he's never been away from the ring there. He's actually slipping the shots and getting the counter punches put back, but with a lot of power in them.
Yeah, some great movement. He's getting his punches off and he's just moving to the side. Not setting himself too much for Riyaz to come back with any counter punching.
Looking very classy here, getting some combinations off. Quick jabs and then switching from the head to the body, back to the head from the body. He's looking very good.
Yeah, very impressive with that little right hook to the body as well. Seems to be a favourite shot of Callum.
Looking at this, Josh, I think we might have a sparring partner for the future for you here.
Yeah, he's definitely busy and some good movement from him. Make great sparring.
After that. Yeah. Step in with a 1-2 after that, Cal. Out in next time. Keep on him, Cal.
Yeah, he's looking very composed now. He's not rushing at all, and I mean, I've heard good things about him. I know he was a top amateur. He beat Joe Murray in the amateurs. He was flying at the time and went to the Olympics. Got a bit lax and caught for one there, so that'll let him know that he's still in a fight.
Riyaz not really knowing where these the next punch is coming from. A good opening round there from Callum.
Yeah, there's a definitely 10-9 round for DE'ATH, that one there, and you know, we knew he'd be sharp, but I thought it might take him a little while to settle down because of his 2 years out of the ring, but no messing, he got straight into it there. Very good round for him.
Remember to, if you are live with us tonight, get your tweets in. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live, and we'll be reading them out amongst the fights.
referee John Latham. He's doing all 4 fights tonight. He's
10
looking
seconds,
quite brown, but they do call him Sunbed because he's got a sunbed shop and he's the best customer there.
Seconds out, round 2.
Callum straight away takes centre of the ring, looking to dictate this fight.
Yeah, he's stepping in there and also showing some good feints and movement here. He's looking really good. But he's quite aware that Riyaz is a tough guy and not many people stop him, so he's got to be careful he doesn't blow out with all the punches he's showing.
He's got some brilliant movement, good footwork, just takes a little punch there. Should remember not to get too lackadaisy, but very impressive footwork so far.
Great combination there from DE'ATH. But before that, he did catch an overhand right, which to warn him that Riyaz is still here and looking to win the fight. You know, he's a great journeyman, you know, a bit of a dangerman really, because he don't just come back to survive. He has a fight, picks a beautiful left hook to the body there.
Yeah, I've been in with Riyaz myself, and he's a tough fighter. Takes a lot of punishment and keeps on coming. But it's a good learning fight here for DE'ATH.
Yeah, definitely one of the best journeymen in the country, Riyaz. Always turns up, always gives it a go. DE'ATH's having a little bit of a rest here now. I think he's trying to get him to lead off and then he can come back. Yeah. He'll just quite turn that shot into the body there, but he'll get it.
Yeah, just gone a bit quiet now as DE'ATH, but still keeping it long, taking centre of the ring, picking them punches now a little bit more.
It's a great comeback fight for him this now. He's going to get 4 hard rounds out here. Just what he needed to get the cobwebs off.
Steve, do you want to touch on his career so far?
Yeah, great round again by DE'ATH. That's 10-9, so he's 20-18 up now with just 2 rounds to go left. So very impressed with him now. What do you think about him, Josh? First time you've seen him?
Yeah, he's like you say, it seems like he's been out at the ring. You said he's been out at the ring for a while, but you couldn't really tell. Very busy fighter. Very impressed with his movement. You know, got some good footwork, changing angles, and not just moving the same way all the time. So, yeah, definitely a good prospect there.
Yeah. I think with that long layout now, I have to make sure to keep him busy. So we'll have to do a show around April, I think. Talking with Johnny Case today, it looks like Johnny's big fight is going to be called off. So maybe I could do a show in Oldham with Johnny Case, topping and get some of the young lads out like Callum and make sure we keep them busy.
Seconds out, round 3.
Certainly got a good punch outfit. I mean, I don't know what we're counting here, but he must be throwing about 100 shots a round.
Taking a leaf out of my book there, Steve.
I can't remember what happened with you and Riyaz, Josh, when you fought.
A couple of years ago, over in the Bowlers. I won it on points, but yeah, quite entertaining. Just give Riyaz a lot of punishment and he just soaks it all up.
Was you 9-10 yourself then, or were you giving a bit of weight away?
I think I gave a bit of weight. I think around maybe over 6 pounds.
Right.
Taking a bit of a punishment then, DF.
You must have had a bad manager then, Josh. I don't know, who was it?
No. Look me back onto the body now. Find it again.
Seemed to hurt him there with a shot to the body. Not that you can hurt him to the shots to the head. I mean, I have seen him go over a couple of times, Riyaz, in all the fights. I must have seen 60-odd fights, but he always gets up.
Yeah, he takes the punches well, and he just keeps on coming forward as Riyaz. Definitely a great fight for DF this.
DF having a little bit of a breather there. Oh, he got caught with a big overhand right. I ducked from here myself, so he should be missing, slipping them.
Just leaving his hands down there, Steve. He doesn't want to be doing that when he's getting tired in the middle of round. Riyaz a bit wild with his overhand punches and obviously caught him there.
Yeah, I think you can just see him slowing down a bit. He did step off at a tremendous pace he's starting, so he knows he's in front and he can outbox him, so he's slowing down, but he keeps catching those, I don't know why.
Again, it would be nice to see him just cover up a little bit now, get the hands up a bit higher. Riyaz dangerous with them overhand punches and just caught him twice there, clean.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not banging his jab out there, and the left hand is a bit low, so he needs to get his hand high up and throw a jab, and then keep popping away from him now. They don't want to give him too much encouragement with this big overhand right. You can't keep taking him, that's for sure.
The good thing is he don't look fazed by the punches, and you know, he took them and he's given his own back straight away. Another great right to the body there.
Concentrate.
Yeah. A little bit of a blow there from Riyaz. Is enjoying it. I think he loves getting it, does Ibra.
A little bit more competitive that round as well. DF taking a few more shots there, and a little bit more quieter, but still head for me, Steve.
Well, I was just thinking, obviously he's won the first two. I thought maybe give him a share of that one, Riyaz. I know the first minute Callum was doing all right, but he must have caught him with 4 or 5 big overhand rights in down there, and maybe you can turn around and say you can give him a share of that one. So on my card there, you know, you go into 10-10 third round, so that makes it 30-28 as we go into the last one. So unless he's knocked out, it's a win for Callum DE'ATH. And he did take the shots well, so I'd be surprised if it's not a win. Hopefully he'll box him with his jab here to make it nice and easy.
And final round.
Using his jab better this round there from the start, but he's still not bringing it back to his head.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep that distance between Riyaz and keep him wrong now. He knows he's winning on points, and he's just got to see this round through. But some nice shots coming through.
Every time he's stepping back, he's getting nowhere near.
Yeah, I think they'll both wake up tomorrow morning and realise he was in the fight last night. You know, sometimes you can see some boring fights and the kids aren't bothered, but tonight I think they're both earning the money.
Good to see him boxing a bit long now. He's looking a little bit more relaxed and mixing him up from head to body. Change his stance as well.
Yeah, I think he's had the wake-up call in that last round there, and he realises he's got to just move and pick him off the jab and win the round again, and then it's another win for him.
Stand
Listening to Steve Mail, his trainers, shouting out advice there, and you know that when he gets him back in the gym next week, that there's a few little things that he can work on to improve. Although he has boxed very well, there's a lot that he can work on.
Yeah, definitely. He's shown some great skills here. Some good boxing ability and being able to mix up the combinations. Maybe just need to tighten up that defence a little bit, but apart from that, looked very impressive tonight.
Yeah, showing he can move his feet here, both backwards and forwards. He's looking class in spells there, but Riyaz is a game kid and he's have to put everything on him, like, yeah.
Riyaz blowing heavy, but still keeps plodding forward, making a fight for DE'ATH.
Yeah, that's the end of the round and comfortable fourth round. So unless Sunbed has given all 4 rounds and it's for 40-36, I think it's just 40-37 from my card. So it'll be interesting to see what the score is. And he's joined now with Mike Pass, who's struggling to fasten his pants there. In fact, we all know why he wears the cummerbund, because I think he hasn't fastened them.
Now over to Michael Pass for the decision.
Customary thank yous now to the referee and the away corners as we wait for the...
Ladies and gentlemen, before we render the decision, a round of applause please for 2 game boxers, Ibrah Riyaz and Callum DE'ATH. After 4 hard-fought rounds of super featherweight action sponsored by Latacrete, referee John Latham has scored the contest 40 points to 36 points for your winner. Hailing from his home city of Manchester, Callum DE'ATH. And a round of applause please, a game boxer as always, Reading's Ibrah Riyaz.
It must be difficult for the likes of Riyaz coming and giving it all and not even getting a share of a round, but that's how it is. Callum boxed quite well there, and I'm sure he'll be better out next time, and we'll get him out as quick as we can.